Okay, let's see. Solo leveling erect. What's up? Okay, so I'm gonna try to make a video, kind of off the top of my head a little bit, about solo leveling rise when it comes out on May 8th. To kind of give you some insight on what to expect, and yeah, some little tips and whatnot. All right. So once you, if you're just waiting for May 8th, I'll put this website in the link description, whatever comments. You're gonna want to pre-register your email. They'll probably just give everybody everything without even pre-registering, because that's what some games do. But just in case, go ahead and pre-register your email on this website, sololeveling, netmarble.com, whatever. You'll get costume, some currency, mana power crystals. Those are pretty good later. And then legendary level artifact sets. That takes a while to get. Even I don't have amazing legendary pieces yet for accessories, gear. And then yeah, so that's good. Put that in there. So once you start on May 8th global, you'll either be playing on PC or your phone, Apple or Android or whatever. You're gonna want to really focus, unless you're lucky, you're gonna really want to focus on getting the tutorial done once, and then you're gonna want to reroll until you get, I would say, 2 or 3 units and or weapons that you really want, because that'll save you a lot of time later and possibly even money, and it will just make the grind, it is a grind, slow low leveling. Alright, slow low. It's good, dude. Anyways, it's gonna save you a lot of headache, because there's a gold gate in this game. It's really bad. They try to make it a little bit better, but it's still a problem. So you're gonna really want to focus on getting 2 to 3 really good units or weapons on your reroll, because you don't want to be spending on your money, your in-game currency, and focus on these other characters and other weapons that are just gonna be outshined easily by other things. Yep. So here's a really good site as well. Slide DB, you know, tier list. I'll put it in the description as well. But this one is really helpful for this particular game. So even for me, this is what I did. I went with this blue character, Saw, this red character, Emma, and this light buffer, Min or whatever. These 3, I got these 3 early on my account that I made into my main from rerolling, because once I had these, a lot of content was very easy to do. And these are off the normal banner that you can keep re-rolling on, blah blah blah. Yep. So I mean, it's definitely up to your preference. People can play this game. So these are SSRs. These are like top of the line. But you know, if you wanna go for some SRs, hey man, hey, power to you, man. Hey, good for you, buddy. That ain't me, all right. I'm free to play. Hey, I'm struggling. I was struggling, so I went for the best 3 for me. That was great. So those are characters. I'm not really gonna get into these other characters. That's not like that. Anyways, so for weapons, they have elemental. There's a lot of most of the time there's elemental advantages and disadvantages. Sometimes it's like whatever, but sometimes you need that extra push. Yeah. So these weapons, this book right here, I'll try to show you. So this book right here is crazy. Okay, I went to the wrong place. Give me a sec. Weapons. So this book right here, Thetis Grimoire, or whatever, however you want to say, the Grimoire, is crazy. All right, this, dude, it's crazy. This blue book, this water book, it freezes people, man. Okay, it will freeze enemies and it will do more damage. You can stack damage. Ignore that. This is a skill 3, like the little ult. This skill freezes them. It is crazy. you don't have to prioritize that. I would probably prioritize getting. Sorry, I went anyways. I will probably prioritize getting this red sword right here, this demonic plum sword. It gives you a lot of crit. It helps crit. It's crazy. It's a good weapon. And then probably even this dark scythe right here. It's really good. It does the most damage in the game. I'm pretty sure. Especially after this sniper gets nerfed. But so I'll kind of get into it a little bit. So why these are really good. Actually, so I went over why those characters are good, right? My bad. So the reason why this red character, Emma, she's a tank, but she does a lot of DPS. She's crazy AoE. There's gonna be a lot of this game is DPS or time related. Like you're gonna have to beat everything in under 3 minutes. And when you're competing against your own time and other people's time for leaderboard stuff later and higher rewards based on your rank and timing, you're gonna want to clear stuff as fast as you can. And yeah, so this character right here is let's see, preview. This fire character, Emma, it does this. This is a gigantic AoE move. Break is a big mechanic in this game. So some of these enemies will have break bars on the top, and you'll either do light break, medium break, or heavy break. And the sooner you break that whole gauge down, the enemy will kind of just collapse on the floor for a couple seconds, and you'll be able to do more damage to them. If they still have that break bar up, you won't be able to do as much damage. Sometimes that won't even matter for you to kill something in time, so it's okay. But it's just a really good character. So yeah, this move is crazy in a room where like you gotta kill 6 things to progress to the next room. This one skill, man, hey, Emma, my man, it's crazy, okay? You're gonna love it. Get this character, alright? Get this character. This move, it's like 2 moves, like QE. This move's okay. It's good though. Heavy break is crazy, alright? I don't even want to get into all the it inflicts airborne, burning. That's whatever. This is a support skill. This is so for some of these hunters that you pull for, support skill is when you're only running with 3 hunters, not Sung Jin Woo, the main character. You're gonna have modes where you have your main character, Sung Jin Woo, plus 3 hunters, and then some of the battles will just be 3 hunters and not Sung Jin Woo. So the support skill is when I don't know. Oh, okay, whoops. Support skill will be in more of like your. Where was I going with this? Man, that's really bad. Anyways, this character is good. AoE, big damage. This ult is crazy, okay? This ult is nuts. So basically, when you're doing only hunter missions, you can use this ultimate skill. It's crazy, okay? It's a lot of damage. It's just a lot of damage, okay? It helps you clear a lot of stuff. This blue character, Saw, is really crazy for a particular boss that you're gonna have to farm over and over, because she's one of the stronger water characters right now, and she has a cool mechanic where she can keep resetting her Q and E. This is her Q, this is her E. There's a cool mechanic where maybe you go in a fight, you Q once, you E once, they're on cooldown. You auto for like, you do your auto like 3 times, and then your core attack will come out, and then it resets, and then you can, after every 3 skills or something, when you have 3 instances, basically when you do 3 skills, you reset it. So basically you have a crazy chain of Q, E, Q, 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 E, Q, Q, Q. It's crazy, okay? This character is nuts at breaking. That light break, this is gonna be 3 light breaks. This is another light break. Let's see, the core is also a light break. It's insane. This ultimate is crazy too. Like, man, just so much damage, okay? It's super fun. So definitely I would recommend getting this because it will be one of your top farmers. These 2 will be really good for farming. So this one, I use it a lot in Cerberus. This one in a spider boss that you have farm. Min, crazy support. The best right now, I think. The best. Just get him, okay? Don't even work. Unless you get him later and you're lucky, that's great. That's great too, okay? His Q, low healing. Healing. That can be useful later. There's gonna be a dragon fight later where like all your units are on the field and crap like that. This healing is gonna be great. His E, when this little circle hits the enemy or enemies, it applies what is this? Punishment. Punishment increases their damage taken. And when you have your other abilities, you're meeting the requirements of disguised, it's gonna increase that to 15%. 15% is a lot, okay? When you start defense breaking them, applying this, man, that woo! Peace out. Hey, later to that monster, okay? Really good DPS, alright? Healing, recovery, this buff. His ultimate, when you're playing with your other 2 hunters on a 3-hunter team, his ultimate is really cool too. This is gonna give you disguise, and he's just gonna increase his other skills like that. And then hit damage increases. He can heal more and crap like that. But also your team will be doing more and stuff like that. So he's gonna be giving your team crit hit rate. That's great. Critical hit damage increases when you exceed more critical hit damage. When you start building his crit hit damage. So good. He's good. Late game, crazy, alright? Just get him. These 3, or at least 2 of the 3, I would recommend because, yeah, it's just gonna be good. This guy, I got him. He's pretty good. But, yeah, I mean, he's fun. He's cool. He's a cool archer dude. I wouldn't necessarily be like, hey, get this character, okay? If you get him along with one of those other 2, cool, man. While you're re-rolling. His ultimate is pretty cool. Look at this, man, it's so cool. It's cool, man. So, another thing, this is like a dark DPS archer. He does a lot of break. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't really want to be like, yo, get this character. But a lot of these characters, well, everything almost, this game has a dupe system. So when you have more copies, when you start pulling more copies of anything, hunters or weapons, you increase their damage or usefulness. So for me, on this account, I got a copy of Emma, this little gold star right here. I got an extra copy of Emma somehow. So when you go into a character, you go to the, where is this? Right here, this little information circle. You'll start seeing, so 1 star meaning you have 1 copy. A1 is what they call it in this game. A1. My Emma is at A1. Increases break damage or burn up. So increasing the break damage by 77%. That's huge. Go down the list, you know, increase damage, increase break effect. Heat emission, that's her little passive stuff. Increase HP. When you're cracked, you got A5 for some reason, you know, hey, shit. You're lucky, you're a little oil prince. Hey, good for you, man. You got A5, man. Everything's gonna be crazy, all right? So certain characters just start going crazy, like reset all cooldowns. Like, bro, what is that? Increase damage by 77%. Like, what is that? That's insane. Let's check out some other A10. Critical hit damage of everything. Critical hit rate of everything is just gonna increase by 32%. That's crazy. Increased damage, increased break effect, heavy attack, 110, 115%. You know. So when you get copies later, it's good. So hopefully when you progress through the game, you get copies of stuff you want to get copies of. Because there's a character, for me, and I would say a lot of people, you're going to be like, don't give me a copy of that, bro. Like, I don't want that. It's going to be this guy. Unfortunately, no hate towards him. You get him for free. You get this guy for free, alright? Wu Jin Chul. He's level 1 because I don't use him. Okay? I don't use him. I don't think a lot of people use him unless you pay to win and you got like stuff to use for it. All right, materials, resources. But so one thing is when you start logging into this game on the 7th day, your 7th-day reward will be this guy. You get him for free. So when you re-roll, You get this guy early, hey, don't play on that account, all right? Unless you already got 2-3 of those chase hunters, those chase weapons. Again, those chase weapons, I would say, are Emma, okay? Seo, Saw, okay? Min, tank DPS, AoE, tank water DPS, crazy. Light support, crazy. All right, these other things, you'll get them, man. Don't worry, you'll get them. You'll get them. These weapons, I wouldn't necessarily recommend the blue book. All right, if you get it, that's great. I got it. That thing is crazy. Freezing is insane. You stop the enemy, man. You just, hey, what's good, little bro? This, what is this weapon called? It's a new weapon, but it's pretty cool too. But it's a support. It's a support. It's a support weapon for dark. It's Moon Shadow. My bad. So it's gonna increase your user's dark damage by 10%. When you're doing that, you're gonna want to pair it with another dark weapon like Demonic Plum Flower or the Shadow Scythe. You're gonna want a pair of these. Honestly, you're gonna want to have Shadow Scythe Plum Sword or Shadow Scythe Moon Shadow. It'd be really good. But you do get 2 copies. That's how I have this at A1. You do get 2 copies of Shadow Scythe as you progress through the game. But I would say it's kind of late in the story when you start getting these. The sooner you have like a strong weapon that's SSR, the better. Because, I mean, it's less headache. And you can just breeze past content. Alright? So yeah, for weapons, I would definitely recommend the Scythe and or this Demonic Plum Sword. Really good. If you're re-rolling and you got those 2 to 3 hunters, you know, those 2 to 3 hunters, you're gonna want to if you have an account with this green sniper weapon, it's called Westwind. It's really good, but they're gonna nerf it because it's been really crazy. So that might change on May 8th. So depending on how much they nerf this weapon gave me my first 100k crit, 200k crit, 300k crits in the game, at low level, low damage, low scenario, like perfect break-in, defense break-in. This weapon is nuts, alright? It's sniping is strong, blah blah blah. This weapon is really good when you have copies of it. So A1, you have 1 copy, it's gonna increase the damage by 160%. Depending on the charge time. So you charge longer, tons of damage. You get an A3, this thing starts stacking like crazy, increases damage by 30% 5 times. They're gonna nerf this, so if they don't, if you get an account with this and 2 to 3 of your hunters that you want, I would keep it. But if they do nerf it, like they said, then I would definitely just focus on 2 to 3 hunters. I would say a mix of 2 to 3 chase pools of hunters and or weapons, depending on how you want to re-roll of hunters or weapons. So I'll probably recommend this Demonic Plum Sword. It's like a good, it's crazy. All right, this is crazy. Increased critical hit, critical damage, increases attack. These things stack, blah blah blah. You know, I'm gonna start saying stuff as a free to play because I'm free to play. All right, this is a good weapon. Shadow Scythe is nuts. You get 2 of them later. All right, increases skill damage by 100%. Okay, that's a big 100. All right, not 1, 2, 3, 100. And then you start losing some HP because it's gonna like suck your HP 5% when you use a certain hold down skill. This button right here, huge. This button, you see it? Where is it? Down, hold down. All right, it's gonna be your C or F key on computer. You're gonna wanna hold it down. So C, I'm holding down C. Bam, you can let go to C. All right, let's imagine it again. Holding down C. All right, late game. This weapon, no competition. Just woo, that damage is crazy. Okay, no competition when you're pairing it with Plum Sword or this thing. This damage is nuts. Plum Sword, man, it just looks cool, man. It does a lot of damage. It's really cool. Look at this. Come on, man. If you're playing this game, hey, Again, I love this, right?
Flash.
Sheesh. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Wait. You can't hate this one. It's too good. It's too good. Alright? This thing has a certain thing with it, too. The ult, in a sense. The F key or EQ. I don't remember. But, this thing has a thing when you dash and do this, the weapon activation main skill as Sung Jin Woo, where it applies like everything at once. So I'll try to show you that later. So yeah, just in case, show you the ultimates again. This thing will freeze, okay? And when you freeze them, freeze one or all things in front of you, you inflict this cold ice, and then the damage, he's gonna take more damage after that. So like, you just beat up a fucking mobile target because he's frozen. That he's gonna take 10% of that later. That's good, okay? When you're gonna have to be grouping stuff together and just beat them up, that's really good. This ultimate, you just hold it down, super strong. This ultimate, cool, strong. It's gonna be increasing all your attack crit. You know, that's crazy. This one, really cool, just came out. Really good shadow support weapon. Very flashy. Very flashy. Let me show you. Pretty cool. Woo! Cool weapon, okay? You know, it's got all this lunar eclipse, full moon, yada yada eclipse, you know, the other, hey, get your little Sonic glasses, alright? It's cool. It's cool. But just one single copy, it's not that crazy. It's cool, but it starts getting crazier as you get copies, and that's more of a lucky, or you're sniping it in your summons, or you're hey, Oil Prince, hey, good for you. You guys are great. But from like a A0, A1, A2, man, Plum Sword's crazy, okay? Scythe is crazy, you get 2 later. But if you can get like a copy early, dark damage, 10% will go a long way. But when you start getting like these, hey, whatever, you'll get this for free, so you don't have to necessarily chase this weapon. This book, nuts. Yeah. So those are the weapons, other hunters. If you really like some, go for it. That's great. So yeah, pre-registration, re-rolling. You're gonna want to re-roll on a phone or phone emulator. Yeah. Once you do the tutorial, you'll get this little pop-up button in your settings somewhere, like account. You're gonna wanna sign out. When you sign in, it's gonna show you, hey, log in as guest. Sure, log in as guest, and it's gonna be, hey, you've done tutorial on this account. Yeah, skip tutorial. Bam, you'll be in these 2-3 minute reroll. My blue stacks, unfortunately, no bueno right now. It for some reason not working today. That, hey, sucks. But on May 8th, you know, hopefully all this stuff is like, hey, ironed out real good. Great. So when you're gonna have these, so there's 2 banners. This is I wouldn't call it like a selective summon, like a limited banner. This first one on the left, these white looking summoning tickets. This is limited or whatever, you know, special, rate up. It's only here for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever. I'm not gonna draw for this guy because I don't want him. All right, I can do a lot, but I'm saving for some other stuff that should come out later. Light girl, little stab girl. I don't even want to say her name. All right, Chaen something. All right, she's cool. She look cool. I've only watched the anime, but I don't want to pull for this guy because this is more of the premium summoning. You don't get these as much as playing the game. So if you get lucky and you get a rate up on this banner when you start, hey, good for you. All right, hopefully it's the Chaen person. Hey, hopefully it's that person on the May 8th release. All right, summon for that. Good, yes. But for the standard banner, this standard banner is always here. It's gonna have the same pool. Crazy thing about this is, where is this? There's a rate up list. Okay, you can pick 4 things you want. You want these 4 things, When I started, you know, I had Saw, blue, you know, Emma, sorry, red, you know, Min, the slight character, and I had Plum Sword for the longest. I never got it until late in the game. And when you do this, you have a rate up for them, and you know, you should get one of these 4. It only happens to be once when I did not get an SSR that I wanted, and that kind of sucked because it was this guy. Okay, you get this guy for free. All right, I'm tapping my monitor right now. All right, you get this guy for free. You don't want him early. All right, you get him for free, and he's not that amazing or people haven't experimented him because there's just better things. There's just better stuff. All right, if you like this guy, hey, good luck. Hope you get 20 of these dudes. All right, good for you. But yeah, rate up banner. I would definitely say, you know, early into account, probably something like this or that, something like this. Or if for some reason your brain is like, I don't like support. All right, hey, take them off. All right, do this, do something like that, or do this. Moonshadow, cool. I wouldn't necessarily go out of my way and get the book, but it is really good. It does shine in a lot of scenarios, so it's up to you. But once you get that first SSR, let's pretend you just pulled an Emma on your reroll account, right? That's crazy. Yo, good job, man. Click the rate up list. You just got Emma. Example. This is my normal one. Let's pretend we're a new account. Wow, you just got Emma? That's great, bro. Take it off. All right. Let's pretend you're free to play. You want to get as much stuff that can get you through the game. You don't want to just be like, yeah, bro, my account has no hunters, bro. I have a fucking A5 fucking demonic plum sword. Hey man, you want to do that? Hey, good for you, but alright, don't do that. Don't do that. Actually, do whatever. Hey, sorry. But yeah, just you pull something, take it off, replace it with something you want to get. Cool. You know? Oh, you got salt now? That's great, bro. Hey, do something like this. Oh, that's cool. You got Min now? Oh wow, cool, bro. Do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can keep changing this 4 rate up list for you. The standard bearer is really sick, really cool. So this game, I'm 4 out of 80. When you hit 80, you get guaranteed like, hey, here you go, ha ha ha. You deserve this. Pizza party's on us, little bro. You know, you get a little pity, like, hey, here you go, man. Here's an SSR. It might not be what you want. It probably should be, but it's possible it might not. A crazy thing, not crazy, really cool thing about this game is once you hit 64 out of 80, your rate up goes up. It's up. So you're gonna be doing like single ones or 10 times full, okay? I'm always doing this now. When I get to 64 out of 80, I do it 10 times. Games like, yo, what's up, bro? They do a little fake out like, here's your SSR, bro. That's what it does. It hasn't failed me yet. It fails some people. Hey, sorry, bro. It's worked for me like the past 4 or 5 times, okay? I pull at 64 out of 80. 64 out of 80. It's like, here you go. Here you go. Because if you do a 60 to a 70, it's kind of like, it's the rate up is there in that 64, but you're getting like half of it. Somewhat. 5, 6, 4, whatever, okay? So my biggest tip to you is as you progress through the game, get to 60. You're gonna be pulling like 10 times, 10 times, 10 times. You're gonna be at like 10 out of 80, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Once you get to 60, do a single. 61, do a single. 62, do a single. 63, do a single. You're at 64. Once you're 64, man, just do an 80, bro. If you don't get some, you know, that sucks, but you should get some, alright? So you don't have to waste from going to 80 pity, alright? You don't want to do a 60 to 70 10 times multi and not get something. Then you probably, it would have been better if you did a 64 out of 80. Alright? And I'm gonna do it for fun pool here. I'm not gonna get anything. It's so low, alright? Let's check this out. No, I'm not gonna get anything. Yeah, fuck me. There's a chance it could fake. It didn't fake me out. All right, don't worry about this. All right, hey, it's okay. You know, we're on the road to 64 again. But I'll show you 2 videos of where I did this whole. All right, so check this out. Or am I? I recorded this video. I had a feeling. I was offline, not streaming. I had a feeling. 64 out of 80. It's like, let me pull, bro. Let me do it. 64 out of 80, right? I wanted demonic plum sword. I wanted scythe. I wanted saw. I wanted light bake or whatever, because he breaks a lot. He's pretty sick. I wouldn't chase him though. Don't chase him. I mean, you can't. Hey, my bad.
Get a big rate up. Hopefully get a 10. You know, something good. Please. Yo.
Okay, look. Event. You know. Hey. Woo. All right.
Come on, lady. That's great. I think it's the 3rd one, right? 4th? Oh, what is that?
No! Yo, this wasn't what I remember. But look! I got this fucking guy, bro. That upset me. I was happy, but I was like, dang, you know, that's the suffering from success type moment, man. Alright, buddy? No? That happens. There's another one. Let's scroll up. I was already... I got faked out. I got faked out at 64, okay? I got faked out at 64. I was like, whoa, what am I gonna get? I did not expect this. This is 64 out of 80 summon. Saw. Woo! Okay? Crazy, alright? So, when you start the game, reroll. You're gonna want to reroll on this standard banner, okay? You're gonna want to get 2 to 3 things that you want early. If you get 2 things, that's great. As you play through the game, the first couple chapters, you kind of get a feeling of like, do I want more? Did I get something wrong? Blah, blah, blah. You're gonna want to save this currency. You get this purple currency, this pooling currency, a lot through the story mode and stuff you do. You get a lot of these standard summoning things as you play the game. You log in, whatever. You get a lot of these as you play the game. What you don't get a lot of is this selective rate up limited banner. You do not get a lot of these. So you're gonna want to save these purple essence stones for doing this. You're gonna want to do plus 10, plus 20, you know, whatever for those big characters later. So I have 30k because I'm saving for Cheyenne or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm saving. I skipped the first limited. I'm skipping this second limited. I'm like, hey, whatever, man. You know, I'm not struggling. Somewhat. But I don't need these guys. I really needed to balance out my roster with those other characters that I got. So yeah. Save this currency for these. You want this? Get this. I don't know. Yeah, you'll get a lot of summonings for free through just playing the game for the standard banner. So let's see. So kind of gameplay sense, the first time you log in, I wonder if it'll show me. First time you log in, right? It's gonna be like day 1. You get 10k go. Woo! It's so cool. Whatever, bro. Cool. Great job. Gold, good, yes. Okay. Bing bong. In your mail, they did this for us. I don't see why they wouldn't do it. It's free money on the table for them. As Netmarble. Money, good, yes. Okay. They're gonna send a bunch of stuff to your mail. Cool. It's gonna be this little speakerphone thing. They're gonna be like, hey, yo, bro, here's a 30% off discount code. Hey, you wanna do it? Hey, that's great. Good. Like, if I was willing to spend, I mean, the first time you spend, hey, might as well spend big, spend once, alright? The only thing I will recommend buying, it would be this. It's 70. That's a lot, but it's got this like 1+1 event bonus. Woo! You know, if in their head they're making you think $70 is worth 8,700. If that's what they're saying, wow! But they're saying, hey, we'll give you double. So now they're making you think you're getting 140 worth for 70, bro. 50% off or whatever, you know. So you might as well just do that if you want. I don't know, something like that. I'll do that. Big thing, when you first log in, so I'll kind of go through some stuff. You go through the game, you do the tutorial, whatever. It teaches you whatever, and you re-roll, whatever. Once you're ready to play on an account, you can start. You go through the tutorial. You're gonna see a bunch of these things. Every single thing's gonna have a red dot. You just click next, next, next. Currency just keeps coming into your account. Okay, it's amazing. Where the hell? Whoops. But so that's tutorial. Community, whatever. Don't worry about that. Battle tier. When you get paid based on how much you're progressing. Your level, your number, your big number. My max total power is 149k. It's alright. You get paid as you go up. No, it's cool. Rewards you for progressing. That's that. Armory. They got a little thing, give you a little bit more points based on your strongest weapons you have. At first you have 3, and then you start unlocking stuff. They just give you free power based on what you have. So if you have some SSR weapons, good for you. You want to unlock, you guys spend money for more power, or you just do level. I think this is level 50 plus content. I don't remember. You get these later in the game. Don't worry about early mid game. Free power, good, yes. Special commission. Once you start doing a lot of gates, I'll explain what gates are later in a sec. This is gonna take forever, okay? This is gonna take forever. You get bonuses for killing a lot of a monster. Amazing, cool, great job, yes. Dispatch mining team. This is a little fun, little thing. You get these you get minings. You get gates that you can mine as you do gates. They'll give you a little bit of gold. Cool. They'll give you a little bit of these low tier mana crystals they're used to, like buy gate keys, instant keys, stuff like that. So you can reroll you can keep doing content. Fusion. So in this game there's runes that change what your skill does, the skill's damage, the skill's element sometimes, and it just changes what one skill does into a new form, you know? You might have a punching skill. Now you got a rune. I mean, I can't make one right now, but so this is fusion. Those are runes. I'll show you some runes. Sungjingwu. Let's check out some runes. All right. Check out something cool. Where's preview? It'll show me preview, right? Hell no. This is not the. Where do I see the preview? Right here. Okay. So this is a. Okay, it's not gonna show me the normal skill. Is it? Unequip rune. So let's look at what this skill would look like without a rune. So this is a normal commander's touch. You know, the whole whatever. Cool, man. You know, whatever, man. Airborne, knockdown, 658% damage. Cool. This one is crazy. If you get it, it's random when you get these things, right? This is just something I use sometimes. Black hole rune. Okay, doesn't change elemental. Has weak damage, but it increases. It sucks them up. It's a black hole. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's crazy later. All right. Here's another one. This one will decrease defense. This rune. So if you equip this rune, you use that skill, your QE, whichever one it is, it's gonna decrease defense if it hits by 10%. 10% is a lot. That's good. So certain skills will do different things with runes you get. Like this Death Dance one. This rune lets your Death Dance move deal dark damage if your enemy has a dark elemental disadvantage, where you do like 50% more damage on it or something like that, and then it'll deal heavy break damage, and then certain skills will say like increase damage to bosses and elite monsters, stuff like that. That one's cool. This one is pretty good too. It's fire, you know. This kind of sense of runes. They'll switch up what something does, pretty much. That's the sense of runes. Just go back to where was that? Fusion. So you'll get these little crystals, these rune fragments as you play the game normally, and you can create new runes. There is a tier like rare, what I have, and then later you get epics, and then probably legendary. I don't know specifically, but you do get purple runes later. I have one. I got lucky, but it's on a shit scale. I don't fucking know, so don't worry about that. But another thing you can craft, these, is with these power of blessing. You get these kind of later. This is like I think a level 50 plus thing or something. You can start crafting blessing stones. The first one you're gonna have for a long time until you're level 50, and you can't even swap it out for a while. But it's not a problem because it's good. Your first blessing stone will be daily quest completion. This is pretty sick. It's when it works. It works most of the time. Sometimes it glitches and doesn't work. All right. Hey, sucks to suck. Hey, you know whatever, bro. This one's really good. You're gonna have it for free. You drop to 1 HP. You're immortal for 4 seconds. Woo! Then you heal 2k HP and recover additional amount of HP. Blah blah blah. It can only be used once per battle. So every battle. You get this for free, so that's cool. You're gonna be using it a lot. It's gonna save you a lot. All right, it's really good. But later, once you start crafting stuff, you start getting different runes. So here's one rune: attack increased by 6. That's great. Mana consumption increasing by 8%. You know, it's whatever. Damage increase is good though. You know, this is like makes you more tanky. This increases your mana. This one, if you're in a stage with a lot of monsters and for some reason you're losing HP, I mean, this would be good too. This one's booty cheeks unless you have like Baruka's dagger or whatever, where you'll really be back attacking a lot. This, I mean, 7% is good, but this is probably one of the lesser good runes. Okay. But once you're really high level, you get another slot. You know, 50, 60, 70. Slot 2, 50. Yeah, you can start increase. Yeah, make runes. They're helpful things, bonuses. Let's see, crafting. Big thing. Hopefully this game stops having loading. I don't think you've seen it many times, but there's a little loading screen circle. Man, that thing feels like minutes, hours have been wasted of my life just waiting for loading screen. So crafting, you can craft a lot of stuff. I haven't really needed to craft anything because they've been giving like, you've been getting a lot of free stuff, honestly. So, you can craft hunter specific weapons on the Rate Up Limited banner. You get these from pulling a lot, basically, and doing dailies. Yeah, it's whatever. You're free to play. Hey, don't even worry about it. All right, later. See, manage teams. You'll see it every time you go on the stage. You can be like, all right, my main character. No, this is their gear. We'll get to that in a bit. Woo! And then, you know, their skills. The skills, you can't really do it. Oh, you get shadows later, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. Then, you can choose your ultimate. If you want to swap it out your ultimate. You want to swap out your skill. You want to swap out your whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Very good. Yes. I rarely go to that. That's like the second time I've ever done that. Codex. You see something red on your codex? Go in there. Bottom right. Where is it? You can barely see it, but bottom right, claim all. Yeah, but yeah, give me that 30. Woo! Not even a pool, but you know it stacks up. Every time you see a red something, you usually want to go there. Codex, it's just you gain stuff, you get stuff for gaining stuff. So, oh, you completed a thing, you got something. You see a little red dot in your achievements, man, go collect it, man. Just get that stuff, get that free stuff. Achievements. Nope, we just went there. Sorry. Let's see. Missions. You got like daily missions and then battle pass missions, weekly missions. Just play the game. You get these things. Your reputation goes up. You can do certain instance dungeons a little bit more. You get more keys to do more stuff. It's good. You see red, click on it. Usually, challenges. This is basically to keep you progressing through the game. So one day, early on in the game, the game was like, "Hey, here's some challenges, bro. Beat chapter 3, episode 1, 2, 3, and then once you beat these chapter things in the story, normal mode. There is a hard mode, and it's hard. Once you beat these chapters, it started like, hey, apply some points to your character, right? Draw 15 times. So go for a character, go for a weapon or whatever. Level up your hunters. Just claim your activity funds, clear some gates, you know, it's pretty cool. You get 10 tickets every time to summon. There's some really good ones. You get like free units, you get free weapons. They're alright. Not bad. You get dupes. You know, it's pretty good. I'm trying to see how far you gotta go before you, these yellow tickets you start getting. You can start making hunter weapons. Hunter weapons are different from Sung Jin Woo's weapons. Alright? We'll get to that in a sec. Yeah. Which one was when I got the scythe? Scythe's in here somewhere. That's crazy. What the? When did I get a scythe? Chapter 9, you get a copy of the scythe. Sicko mode. Nasty. It's crazy. Got that. I was like, dang, this is what a scythe is? That's crazy. I feel like there was a second copy somewhere. You get 2 in the story somehow. Okay, don't worry. But, so I'm gonna go ahead and claim this. Because somewhere in there was like, claim your activity funds. This is your activity funds. You can either come here manually. So, you can just run around manually. What the heck was it? You can just go up here, press R. I'm usually anywhere else, so I'll just click claim. Your first 3 days of playing are the most important, okay? To just speed run your account. Your first 3 days, they give you like a little bit of free stuff. This thing, your special funds, this thing to them is $8, right? $8, alright? You get a daily pool, you get whatever the heck that is, then you get like monthly benefits. Pools, drawing, you get to insta clear gates, saving you time. Each gate is 3 minutes if you pass it, kinda. So, activity funds, they give you XP, gold, rune fragments or whatever. This is weapon XP, this is artifact. I don't know why it's not showing me right now. Like when you click something, it should show you what it is, what it's used for, type of thing. But this is gonna be big in your game. So right now, I don't have this. But my first three days playing, you can do special funds. You get 6 hours total of it. And then you get just more benefits. So your first 3 days are really important. Sicko mode, alright? See missions, challenges, shop. Daily shop, you're gonna see every day you can get 2 things for free. They are gonna be a couple of essence stones and a couple of 1,000 gold. Over time it's gonna stack up, it's gonna be good, so just do it. So right here in bonus, I already claimed it. Daily free gift, it's a couple essence stones. It stacks, just get it. And then special here, I already claimed it, but you get daily gold. Gold is a problem in this game. It's gonna be how they're gonna make you frustrated, like haha, you wanna progress, bro? Spend some money, or hey, see you tomorrow at daily reset 8 PM, little bro. Yeah, anyways. So in the shop, it's just a bunch of pay to win. Well, pay to advance, alright? It's not really pay to win. Like, the only person you're competing against is yourself and like these other people on your server cluster. It's don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about other people, okay? Unless that's what you want to do. So you know, the store, you can buy whatever, blah blah blah. This one is important. You're gonna want to start looking into this to kind of when you have time to play, whatever the fuck. If you're playing this game, you have time to play. I would definitely recommend getting these encore mission keys daily when you can, or instant dungeon keys, depending on what your challenges say. You don't want to just do this just to do it. Kind of follow along your challenge until you're at a certain point where like, okay, I want to farm this gear. I want to farm this headpiece, this chest piece, this arm piece, this boot, this earring, this bracelet, this necklace, this ring. Because they're kind of separated. Like, instant dungeons give you 4 out of the 8 things, and then encore missions give you 4 out of the other things for gear. So yeah, buy those. I would definitely recommend it. Right now there's a rock paper scissors event, but on the May 8th there'll be a new event. Yeah, and then later as you play, there's gonna be battlefield time. It's gonna be cool. There's a store for that. Really cool. Drawing artifacts. As you play the game, you're gonna get artifacts, okay? This kind of game, your damage or utility and stuff like that is just gonna increase with how how good your gear is, or how bad your gear is, or whatever you're using just to get by. So, in a sense, level 55 is this legendary gear. Level 55 is this legendary gear. You get it later. Well, actually, you could probably get a free set or something on the May 8th. That's cool. That's cool, okay? It's gonna take you like 20 days of free to play to be getting this stuff. Or something like that. So, legendary gear. You're gonna have 4 stat lines. Like, let's look at this. This is main stat line, wind damage. It has 4 substats. Attack, additional defense, damage reduction, healing, give it increase. It has 4 stat lines. So every time you plus 5, plus 10, and then onwards, it's gonna roll a additional bonus into one of these 4 stat lines as a legendary. So let's just say later on you're gonna want like critical hit damage, critical hit rate, something like that. You would optimally, like for a DPS roll, if you want this for crit damage, you would want a legendary level 55 piece, and you would want almost all of your rolls into critical hit damage. If you can, you can't really, you don't control it. It's 1 out of 4. You would want this critical hit damage to be like plus 5, bam, plus another critical hit damage, plus 10, bam, plus another bonus in critical hit damage, that kind of thing. We get to purple gear, that's not plus. It'll have three substats. When you get to blue gear is gonna have 2 lines, okay? And when you have, I probably sold them all. I didn't. When you have normal regular gear, you're gonna have 1 substat. This is kind of when you start getting gear. Don't worry too much. Don't plus up this stuff too much. Unless you feel like you need to pass something. I don't know. So yeah, there's sets in this game. I would leave that to this site right here, solo leveling. You know, it's got really good info when you go on build. It's also for Sung Jin Woo. So for Emma, you know, you want her support, you want to get a 4-piece noble sacrifice piece. For her accessories, you want concentration of firepower, or you want an alternate support, you do noble support. You know, it's gonna tell you, and it's gonna tell you substats you want to look for, main stats that you want to look for, weapons that you want to use, that kind of thing. And then for Sung Jin Woo, the build, you're gonna want, if you can later, and you can kind of like choose these sets, you're gonna want, you know, you want classical crit DPS, get toughness. You want crit DPS late game, get arm. You want a DPS spam crit, which is spam ulting coming up, like you don't want destroyer. Mine's okay. My main character is like, alright, I'm about to beat the story maybe tonight or tomorrow with what set am I using? This set, it's okay. If I had better toughness or arm set, I'd prefer using that and plussing that, but I'm unlucky so far with that stuff. So yeah, there's 2-piece sets. You can mix and match 2-piece sets, 2 of this, 2 of that, and then your accessories. Yeah, definitely you want to go for a 4-piece set once you start grinding out tier 6, tier 7, or whatever, the wolves or the red knight guy. I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, gear. Something buggy right now. Hopefully they fix it for everybody. Okay, hopefully they fix it. Look at this. Alright, so I have a wind damage, right? Wind damage thing. You go inspect something with a magnifying glass. My wind damage is 0%. Well, elemental damage is not working as it's intended, okay? Critical hit damage is also not working right now. So you can get your crit up. You'll do more damage. But critical hit damage is not here right now. It's not working. It's weird. So they need to fix that. But when it does work normally, crit hit damage is gonna be crazy. You want that for most damage stuff. And then for your characters, kind of same thing. Where's like I know my guy has a dark damage bracelet right here. Dark damage 4.2 whatever 4%, right? Go down here, no dark damage. It's not working. You know, he can have crit. He's gonna crit, but his critical hit damage, he's not having more crit. He's gonna have 1,000,000 critical hit damage right now. It's not gonna. Woo! It's not working as intended. No bueno, but it should and it will. I hope so.
yeah, that's gear. As you saw, I can have wind damage on some things, dark damage for some things, and work like that. So I'll go ahead and play around, and yeah. So actually, I'll kind of go through this story. Go through the story. There's only 15 chapters right now. Once you get to a certain point, you will have hard mode. Hard mode. It's hard, okay? Shit, it's hard. When you first get into it, hey, woo, you're gonna get stuck. I'm stuck. But yeah, as you play the game, the first time you can clear the whole story, you get 2 tickets. If you 3-star everything, 3 trophy everything, you get another 2. So once you get stuck later, come back to some of those stuff. Just full clear everything, and then story is where you get most of your XP. A lot of this stuff is like XP and gold gated. You're like early in the week, I couldn't do this. I wouldn't be able to do this last part unless I had level 52. Some of the stuff is like, what the heck? I can't hit that level today. I probably can't hit that level tomorrow. I'm stuck. So yeah, you might get stuck unless they change some stuff for the better. I don't know. So yeah, story's cool. If you haven't watched the anime or read the thing, for me, I've only watched the anime. This shit's crazy. It's pretty cool what you can see. Gates. This is gonna let you, when you do these, they unlock stuff you can mine. They kind of give you different stuff. Like you'll be fighting different things. It'll show their battle power, your battle power, what you get. These blue ones, they give you artifact enhancement stuff. So that's your gear. That's your 8 pieces of gear you can increase. They give you shadow stuff. You can see what they give you. Typically later at a certain point, that's level 50 stuff. Let's not worry about that. But yeah, they show you. This icon means you'll be using your 3 hunters. Like if I go here, insert gate, it'll do my 3 hunters. Or you can form it however you want. Pick, choose, blah blah blah. That kind of thing. What the fuck? It took me all the way out, my bad. But there's also some, like this 49 C rank gate as a Sung Jin Woo icon. So in here, if I were to go in here, it would have him mainly, and then I could kind of tag in for one attack, their QTE skill. Like if I summon, if I'm playing, Emma will come out like Stand with Fire. If I'm playing and I press like number 2, my shadow archer dude, limb something, come out, you know, he'll do that thing. If I do press number 3, my healer will come out, heal me, maybe disguise, you know, defense down, damage up, that kind of thing. If I press Z, your shadows come out. Hey, what's good, little homie? You know, hey, this you getting jump type of situation. So that's gates. Actually, that's not all of gates. Gates are, you gotta do a lot of them. All right, the gates, there's a lot of gates. So as you do gates, your first 3 days of playing, you get this gate mission thing. It's sick. It's sick. Okay. For me, you want to instant clear something, it's called sweeping. You want to instant clear, you're gonna get less reputation, but you instant clear it. You want to sweep something, it's gonna be like rank E gate, rank, you know, rank B, C, D, E gates. You can clear those as a normal player. You can sweep them as a normal player. But with this past your first 3 days, you can sweep an S gate or an A gate if you're on a time crunch, or you're just like, nah, I want to do it. You know, there's some S gates where right now I'm like, I don't even want to do that, man. Like, man, I wish I could just sweep and get past it. I don't want to do some of these S gates, right? But you know, once you do these, the higher you go up, you just kind of saw it. You can increase. It'll notify you when you can go up a tier, so you get better rewards, more XP. You're doing these for what they give you, but mainly the XP, I would say, or gold. So you see, yellow and red gates are kind of rare. Red gates give you skill, things to increase your skill, plus your skill up, because you can increase character skills and hunter skills. I'll show you that in a sec. And weapon skill levels. So yellow gates are really good. They give you gold. Look at this. 6k gold. Whatever. That's good. Yellow gate. Let's go to a blue gate. 1200. 1500? Nah. 1500? Nah. 1300? Nah. I think purple gets a little bit more. Whatever. But you're gonna have a reason to do all of these, basically. Maybe not all of them, but you're gonna have like, yeah, I'll do some blue gates, I'll do some purple gates, I'll do some red gates, I'll do some yellow gates. Yellow gates pretty good. You should do them. Once you do them, you get them in your mining list, and then you know, you get free rewards. Man, this thing's taking forever. A little load screen. Dispatch all. Hey, let's get it. So that's gates. Gonna be doing that every day. Hunter Archive. Yeah, you get like free 3K keys on your first day, and then you get a regenerating 1 key every day after playing. This is just free. Just come here and do it. You'll see. It's so simple. It's a little story. You get some free stuff. It's great. Very good. Yes. Encore missions. You're gonna be doing this for some gear, right? You see this little blue. You get some gloves here. You get some boots here. You get some helmets here. You get some chests here. Then after some points, you stop doing these guys. You start doing these right sides. You start going for these gloves. You start going for these boots. That and this. Cause you'll kind of see here. So like right here, last tier in this boss is level 35. Last tier in this boss, level 35. So after a certain point, you're gonna want to swap to these, cause as you can see, you know, they're just higher level. They're gonna give you better stuff, better rewards. You're gonna want to start doing these guys. Yup. Hey, good luck. Instant dungeons. Yep. So wolves, the ice book is pretty crazy here. Well, whatever strong weapons you get. You're gonna get your necklaces from here. You're gonna get your braces from the wolves. You're gonna get your earrings from Red Knight, dude. I don't want to say his name. You know, hey, you might get spoiled. Yeah, that's cool. Hey, when you see him in the story, that's cool, man. The rings, that kind of thing, cool. Very good. Battlefield of Trials. I mean, you kind of seen these type of things in like Genshin, Honkai. It's like little things on the side, 3-star. They give you little rewards. Very cool, very good, yes. That type of thing. You go in here with your hunters or Sung Jin Woo, depends. Battlefield time. Yeah, you gotta get in the gist. You just go in here and do your thing. It's big fun. I'll kind of do a... I want to do a Igris real quick. And then, yeah. That'll be all. This is a long ass video, my bad. Shit. Let's see. Okay, so I guess the main thing I want to say is in this one, in fighting, Shadow Step, when you dodge perfectly, iframe or whatever, you get your Shadow Step key up. That thing is gigantic because it will cut the enemy's defense by 60%, okay? 60% is huge. Alright? Where's my thing? Alright, so he's gonna come to me. I'm gonna space. You get that? Extreme evasion. You see the left shift? You only have like 2-3 seconds to hit it. And then, yeah, just fight. So right now, I'm just pressing like 1, 2, 3, getting my things up. So right here, I'm gonna summon my Shadow Army. He's gonna go down or whatever. Dodge this. He hits my target. Let's see. So I get another one. This is kind of when you wanna. So my Q right now, it's a break damage. You see that yellow bar? That's a break gauge. It's gonna go down. And once it's fully down, he gets like on the floor and all that. My E key is, you know, black hole rune. He's gonna be grouped up in there. I'm gonna press 2. He's gonna break him, most likely. He does it. So I'm gonna go in here, press my R. This is your ultimate. It's a lot of damage when they're broken or defense broken. You're gonna do so much damage, that type of thing. Very good, yes. Amazing. You know, just use some spells. Shift. So my F key right now, I don't know if you can see it, is my demonic plum sword. You press, you get full bloom, all that. You're gonna want to dash and press that key at the same time if you can. If you can, it's fine. So right here is my shadow sight. I'm getting ready to shadow sight once he's about to stand still. Yeah, let me just see him do his shadows. Let me see him do his move so I can clearly show it. Okay, I'll do it in a sec. He's gonna keep messing with me. So right here, I'm gonna hold down my C key. Woo! If I had better gear, more damage, this, that, defense broken, that thing does a lot of damage, Shadow Sight. Okay, so he has some break gauge, right? That little yellow bar under his HP. My Q is a break skill, so it goes down. Yeah, very good. So my F key, my demonic plum sword. A cool thing is when you use, so I use my demonic plum sword skill, right? My auto attacks now are demonic plum sword attacks. It has a 1, 2, 3 normal attack and then a core attack after the 4th. That kind of thing. So I'll kind of wait for him to, right here, I'm gonna do a full charge of my Shadow Scythe. And then now my autos are Shadow Scythe autos. It's pretty cool, you know, it summons 3 shadows or whatever. I gotta, you know, I can kill him anytime now. So, you know, oh, my little dude Emma came out on her own. This thing has auto, if you want to have auto summoning on. I was just gonna ult him and kill him. But, yeah, that's the fight, that's the combat, you know. You use your weapon skill, and then you have the auto attacks of that weapon. If you use your normal skills, then those normal skills do whatever they were doing. Like I have a break skill and a defense down skill, or a grouping skill. So, you know, get some gear, blah blah blah, get some gold. That's pretty much the gist. I'll do another summon for fun and then end it out over there. This video was an hour and 6 minutes. I was hoping for this to be like 20-30 minutes, but hey, my bad. I'll try to, yeah, it skip through, whatever. If you've been here this whole time watching, you know, hey, like and subscribe, whatever, dude. Alright, let's summon. Bing bong. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't spend your currency on this summoning, alright? Don't do this. I'm just doing it for fun. Wow! Yup. Hey, awesome. Alright guys, peace out. Enjoy the game. May 8th. Cool. Yes, bing bong. Very good.